Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another episode of Mommy Mondays. I'm so sorry I was able to only put one episode up before this one, but as you all know, I have 2 under 2, a full-time job, so it gets a little crazy. But I've been so excited to film this video. This video will be titled Must-Haves for Newborn. So already being a mama of one, I already knew what I needed to get my second child. But when you're a first-time mom, you really do not know. Let's face it, when we're going through these registry lists, it's a whole lot of papers. We don't know what's what, what's important, and so this is what I am here for. Again, these are the things that have worked for me. Maybe some of these things other moms didn't really need, but these things I think are a necessity if you are going to have a brand new baby. And so I hope this video helps you out. But before I begin, if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I'll give you like 5 seconds. These things are not in any particular order, so let's begin. First things first, this one is actually at the top of the list, even though this is not going to be in any particular order. You need a car seat, and you need a good car seat. This is very important. You cannot leave the hospital without a car seat. So you have to make sure you purchase one before the baby is born. Not only do you need to purchase a car seat, but you need to be able to properly place your baby in the car seat because the hospital will check and they will not let you leave until they think the baby has properly been placed into the car seat, so nothing crazy happens. The next thing that I want to mention is a stroller. To be honest though, I didn't really use my stroller a lot, but that's only because I didn't really do like a lot of walking. Like if you're a mom that has to be in the grocery store all the time, or if you're a mom that is in the mall all the time, or multiple things, you're probably gonna use your stroller a lot. Let's face it, if the baby is sleeping in the car, you do not want to wake the baby up for nothing in this world. And so imagine waking a baby up to take them out, to place them in a stroller. So it's good that you get one of those travel systems. I think that's what it's called, travel systems. Travel system strollers, where you can just basically click the car seat into the stroller. So the next thing I want to mention is a dock-a-top. Oh my gosh, you guys have seen this all over the internet, all over Instagram, all over YouTube, and you're probably asking, Joanna, is it really necessary for me to get a dock-a-top? You guys, this video is sponsored by dock-a-top, but it is a dream. It is a dream product. That's why you see so many moms that swear by this. And actually on my list was a boppy, one of those boppies where you can place your baby on. But you guys, a dock-a-top is even better than a boppy. The dock-a-top comes in this big black box. It's such a pretty box too. And basically when you open it up, everything is in its plastic. It has a cardboard underneath that you have to take out, and that's basically it. A dock-a-top can be used for several different things. For example, if you're a parent that wants to co-sleep, you can just put the dock-a-top in between your bed and the baby will be safe and sound there. Why? Because it has barriers and it's very safe to do so this way. Also, you can just put the baby in there to lounge around. It has these cushioned sides where the baby will not go anywhere. Of course, newborn does not roll over right away, but even when the baby starts rolling over, the baby will not go anywhere because it has these cushioned sides. It's perfect for you to leave your baby in, and you know that your baby will be safe and sound in there. And the best thing also is that you can take this anywhere. For me, like, I'm always in church all the time, and sometimes really late. It's super comfortable. The baby will not miss her bassinet or her crib. And you can take this to travel, you guys. If you guys are traveling out of the country, or even if it's domestically, you can take this dock-a-top with you. Literally, you can take it with you everywhere. That is what is so amazing about this. And so Another thing about this Dakota is that they have two different sizes. So they have the regular one and then they have the grand size. So the grand size is for your toddler, and it makes it easier for your toddler to transition from the crib to an actual bed. So they sent me both the smaller version and the grand version, and oh my god, you guys, I am so over the moon. I am so in love with the print. I am so in love with my Dakota. The girls love it. Mila sleeps in it. I actually put the Dakota in her pack and play so she can actually sleep in it. And you guys, I love this product so much, you guys. I cannot rave about it enough. Please check their website out. I will link everything down below. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard about this gripe water. Get yourself a bottle of gripe water. Gripe water is amazing. It's for gassy babies, baby that have colic. Oh, you guys, it was a dream. Gripe water was such a dream for me. Samara had colic. I don't know if many of you knew that. So she would cry for hours and hours and hours and hours. Oh my gosh, you guys, and we did not know what to do. We bought a bottle of gripe water, you guys. We gave her that gripe water and it like instantly shut her up. And I was like, I even got nervous. I'm like, oh my gosh, Dom, like what did we just do? And all of it is natural ingredients in this bottle. Like, you guys, it's just a dream to have just in case, you know, babies become very gassy. Gripe water. A diaper pail. So I actually did not buy a diaper pail until Samara started eating solids, and I wish I would have bought one so much more in advance. You guys, if you live in an apartment, a diaper pail is just the way to go. First of all, you can throw those dirty diapers in there and you close that lid and you will not smell those dirty diapers at all. It's like it traps the smell in so great. Come on guys, you guys know dirty diapers, they do not smell so good. I cannot stress this enough. Onesies. So I know you guys are going to be so enticed to get all these cute baby clothes, and I'm not telling you can't get the cute baby clothes. Get the cute baby clothes, but you guys, they grow out of it so fast, so don't go crazy getting baby clothes. You guys, onesies, your baby is going to live in a onesie. Why? Because onesies are so easy to put on. They're one piece. All your baby is going to do in the beginning is literally eat, sleep, poop, and pee. That is all they're going to do. You're going to be changing their diaper a lot, and it's so easy to just put a onesie on them. You don't have to be taking the pants off and, like, you know, just buy a whole bunch of onesies. And I would suggest getting the zipper onesies. So much easier. You just zip it down and then zip it back up when you're done, because sometimes the buttons, you have to be there like putting all the buttons. And onesies are definitely, like, get yourself a whole bunch of onesies. Baby swing. You guys, your baby is going to love to be rocked, and the baby swing was a dream for us. Samara actually used it for a really long time. Even now, she tries to get into her baby sister's swing, and it just keeps them quiet because they're like swaying back and forth, and it's just a dream with keeping them quiet. Get yourself a lot of swaddle blankets. You guys, swaddle blankets. Your babies are gonna love to be swaddled because it imitates the enclosed space there was in the womb, so it makes them feel nice and cozy. And so you need to buy a lot of swaddle blankets, also a lot of burp cloths, and a lot of bibs, because if your baby is anything like my second baby, she used to spit up so much. So you're gonna use, actually I ended up using swaddle blankets as burp cloths, to be completely honest. A changing pad. I personally, and I'm gonna make a whole video of things that I don't think that you actually need to buy, that is a waste of money. I personally don't think people need to buy a changing table, like a whole changing table. I personally don't think it's necessary. You just really need a changing pad, because that's where your baby is gonna lay when you change their diaper. We have our changing pad on top of a dresser, and it actually has straps where if your baby moves or rolls over, you can actually strap them in so they do not go anywhere. So I did not have to waste money in a whole like changing thing. Make sure you guys get a nail clipper, a nail file, a thermometer, a medicine syringe, because you're going to need all of these things. These things are essential for a baby. You definitely want something that will be able to take their temperature, because whenever the baby has a fever, like, you want that on hand. Humidifier, very important. If your baby gets sick, a humidifier is super important because it helps them breathe better. You also need, obviously, bath soap. I personally use Aveeno because Samara had eczema and she had very sensitive skin, and Aveeno is just a dream for baby skin. They use a lot of natural products, and they actually have things that target eczema. A pacifier clip. You guys, it's like these babies lose their pacifier like all the time, so it's good to just have a pacifier clip. You guys know I did a video on this. I bought a cutie clip, and they have been so awesome because you just clip it on them and they're always hanging on them. You're not losing your pacifier. Like, where's the pacifier? If you are nursing, you're going to need a boppy. When I was mentioning a boppy before, I was actually talking about the boppy lounger, but there's a boppy that actually helps you breastfeed. I only breastfed my 2 girls for a month because of whatever reason, but this one you can put it around yourself and you can lay the baby on it, and it's so much easier to. You also need a bassinet. If you're anything like me, my children slept in my bedroom in a bassinet before I moved them into a big crib, because I feel like a crib is such a big space and bassinets are a lot smaller for them and they're a little bit more enclosed. So you will need a good bassinet to keep in your room if the baby is gonna stay with you in your room. Of course, you need bottles. I personally use these kinds of bottles. I've used them for both of my girls and they've been so great. You're also going to need a good breast pump, because if you're anything like me, my girls gave me a hard time at breastfeeding, so I had to pump out a lot, and thank God I had a handy dandy breast pump, because then I do not know what I would do. Hooded towels. Babies do not like to be cold, so if you can wrap them from head to toe, do so. The hooded towels were great. We got a whole bunch of them for our baby shower. You're also going to need a baby monitor so you can keep your eye on your baby while the baby is sleeping, especially if you're a first-time mom. You literally wake up for everything. You're like, is my baby breathing? I can't tell you how many times I checked to see if my baby was breathing. If all you first-time moms, can you relate? Like, I checked my baby constantly, like, is my baby moving? Is my baby breathing? So you can get a good monitor so you can always keep your eye on them in case they're not sleeping in the same room as you. Also, a good baby carrier. Sometimes we just want to do other things, and sometimes our babies like to be held all the time, and literally we will not be able to get anything done. So get yourself a good baby carrier. That way you can put the baby in, and then you have these 2 hands to do whatever else that you have to do around the home or whatever. Even also if you're walking, you're going somewhere, it's good to have them in a carrier. Sometimes it's so much of a hassle to put them in a stroller that you could just put them in the carrier and just go. That's it, you guys. I didn't want to make this list too long. Like I said, these are, I feel like, things that are essential and that definitely were essential for me. So make sure you put this on your baby registry. Comment down below if I missed anything on something that was an essential for you that I did not add on to this list. Anyway, as always, we love you, we adore you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.